Are we live? I think we're live. Thank God. That took a bit of a while, guys. Apologies. We are here, though, for Blanket Game Week 34. And, of course, the free hit is active. Right, let's get this sorted then. Let's get chat open. Who's in? Who's the early ones in here? Here he is, yes. Joshua, lad, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Let's get TikTok open so they know what the crack is here. Hold on, 2 seconds. Right. Go live on TikTok. Brilliant. Yeah. Oi, oi, Orange Apple in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yassi is in. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Let me get my TikTok audio sorted. Hold on. General settings. Ads. Microphone. Yes, please. Is that working? That should be working now on TikTok. Everyone is in. Triple Spurs, indeed. Indeed. We're going crazy. We're going absolutely mental. When's the deadline? The deadline is in an hour and 30 minutes. Yasir is in. How you doing, Yasir? Work good? Yeah, work was good. Busy. Very busy. You changed your team quite a bit, yeah. A few predictive models changed through the afternoon with the press conference and stuff, but a lot of people stayed the same in the team. My FPL won't let me on. Any idea why? James, what I'll do is I'll go in your internet browser and just do it through that rather than anything else. The app might just be a little bit dodgy. It normally is, to be fair. Let me get everything sorted so I can see is. There we go. Joshua says, good bro, despite not having wildcard, I got 94 points last week, but I messed up and forgot to change my captain from Bruno to Haaland, so could have been more. That's so disappointing. Unlucky, mate. But still, that's a really good week. What's my rank? My rank is 145k, which reminds me, I need to change this graphic here. Silly bugger I am. There you go, lads. W says, why you choose Rice? He's been my team pretty much all week, I would say. I think it's more so like we know what he's going to be able to do in the game week. I think he's an okay pick. A safe pick, of course, but yeah, we're still going for him. We're still going for him. Orange Apple says, was interviewed yesterday for a different role in my department. Cheeky pay upgrade. So hoping I get it. Fingers crossed, brother. Fingers crossed. OM says, what about Watkins? I said it's pretty much all week on YouTube. I'm going against Watkins. I'm going against Gibbs White. I don't see tremendous value in them picks. Not a lot of upside. But yeah, I've been on Solanke and Bowen all week and it hasn't changed. However, the changes are within the midfield. Gakpo has dropped out. Szoboszlai has came in. We spoke about that on YouTube, in fact. Njai has found his way in the team. I'm no longer on a back four. Virgil has left the side, though. Danzo has made his way in. Cappy on TikTok says, I got 115 on free hit game week 33. Is that good? That is very, very, very good. Very good, bro. Joshua says, I feel like I've got a decent free hit, but not fully set on it. Will need some advice, bro. No worries at all, man. No worries. Yasir says, my free hit is Raya, Gabriel, Virgil van Dijk, Porro, Bruno. It's a good little core you've got there. Who else you got, bro? Delete it and try sign back in. If it doesn't work, I might make a new account. Nah, don't make a new account, James. You'll lose all your points, man. W says, no Cunha? Nah, no Cunha. I don't think I've had Cunha all week, actually, on free hit. I'm just a bit cautious of him being benched potentially. Let me see if there's a predicted lineup I can gather for you guys about that. He is predicted, actually. I just think Ahmad could start on that left-hand side. Would you take a -8 to sell Gordon to field a full 11? I think I would consider it, depending who else he's selling, though. And Mbeumo was injured. I don't think there's full comments on Mbeumo's injury status. No worries, Yasir. I'll see you on TikTok, bro. No Gabby and Bangalore. Sadly not, Connor. Sadly not. Connor. Owen, man. Casemiro's all right. Don't think he's worth picking on a free hit, though. Connor's in the YouTube chat, though. How you doing, Connor, man? What do we have here? Free hit, brother. If you had to choose one of Wilson, Soboslai, Bowen, or Eze, which are you choosing? One of them, probably Bowen. Owen says, call me Connor again, I dare you. Sorry, broski, sorry. Ahaha, review telling you to do this. Get some originality, pal. It's not review, actually. Nowhere near review. I use night managers. Quite a few different changes in predictive models, though, this week, LJ. But this is pretty much my team the entire week. Only change is Virgil's left, Danzo's came in, Gakpo's left, and Jai's came in. So not a lot of changes at all, mate. Not a lot of changes at all. Connor says Xavi Simmons for Palmer, then -4 is Pedro out for a striker. Which striker are you looking at, Connor? Because I know you mentioned getting Watkins in. Joshua Biggs has got Roof, Saliba, Virgil van Dijk, Mukiele, Porro, Bruno, Salah, Gibbs White, and Jai, Watkins, Bowen. Subs on Mane, Garner. What's your thoughts? I mean, it's not a bad draft whatsoever. It really isn't. I mean, the only thing I would maybe change is Virgil van Dijk. I think he's absolutely fine to pick, but I don't know. I'm a bit cautious of Woodman being in goal. I mean, he is my second keeper, but I expect Sels to start tonight. No worries about it. Yassi has put his team in the TikTok here, and his free hit is Raya, Gabriel, Virgil van Dijk, Porro, and Jai, Soboslai, Salah, Cunha, Bruno, Bowen, Solanke. Nice team, Yassi. Really nice team. Damn, Timber's red now. Takes me back to 10 players. Is he red flagged? Is he? Julian Timber not in the squad. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Thiago has SHIT fixtures. Thinking Watkins, Solanke, maybe Mateta. I don't think I'd go Mateta. I just think their minutes are a bit risky, Not for me. Would you go Brobby on free hit? Yes, but sadly in this lineup, he kind of just doesn't start. Obviously, I'm a Sunderland fan. I'd love him to start and score a few goals. But I don't know. I just see us struggling to score against Forest tonight. I really do. Iliman Ndiaye is so goonable. Okay. With 3 City on bench and Darlow. What about that, bro? Have I missed your other comment? Joe says, would you free hit this week if I had 10 players playing plus my triple captain left? I mean, what other week are you going to really use it is sort of my point there. I mean, you could wait for double game week 36. That was likely to happen. However, that triple captainship you still have remaining is probably better in that game week. Spurs double defense is wild. I know, bro. I know. It's absolutely bonkers. Too much confidence in Spurs. I have zero confidence in Spurs, but I think they'll make good FPL picks for one game week. For 1 week. Yeah, Connor, I don't know. I mean, Thiago's fixtures aren't amazing, but you know what you're going to get with him. Watkins, I know a lot of people want Watkins this week, and so many people transfer him. I just don't see the Burnley fixture in the Spurs fixture him having good minutes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like Watkins that much as a transfer, but free hit, I think he's fine to pick. Gibbs White captain for Kieran White there. Is that because of the hat trick last week, or do you just think he's really good against Sunderland tonight? Captain Simmons, not for me. No. No. Joshua said, I'm not fully convinced on double Spurs defence. Also, what's your reasoning for not backing Watkins, Gibbs White? I mean, I just explained Watkins a little bit there, but it was more so as a transfer. For free hit, I think he's fine. I just think you can bet on Solanke and Bowen to have a little bit more upside being differentials compared to Watkins. Maybe we see reduced minutes for Watkins in this fixture, but I think he'll get the most minutes in this fixture. Mowgs been good for a few weeks now. Yeah, we've had a good few game weeks. Gibbs White, on the other hand, Sunderland are just a pretty good defence. I just see it being a really boring game tonight. We don't really score many goals. At home as well, we don't really score many goals. A few injured wingers. I don't know. I am hopeful that we'll beat Forest tonight, but I'm not too sure. Adam says, I'm doing Ekatike and Statch to Bowen in the Flay. Not sure to sell Gordon for a full team. I mean, yeah. Selling Gordon doesn't seem like a bad idea. Football. Orange Apple says, I don't know what to do. Bowen, Eze, or Soboslai. I'd go Bowen, Soboslai. I would mix it up completely there. I'm a Spurs fan, but mate, what you doing? I'm going crazy, mate. I'm going absolutely mental. Football 07 says Bowen or Watkins on a free hit. I go Bowen. Connor says he'll be right back. No worries, mate. Wino Rogers. I've never really liked it. This team I got from Night Managers. It's a copy. It is, mate. Yep. I use Night Managers for all my projections throughout the season. Very, very strong algorithm, that. Alexander Isak. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. Orange says, Mogs, that Matoma remontada was insane, by the way. Hey, we'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. He was so close to getting a few against Chelsea as well, wasn't he? Imagine he did. Don't know if you can talk about gambling quickly. Not really, mate, no. Xhaka to get a tackle. It is likely, yeah. I'll stop talking about that, though. Sharda? Not for me. He's all right. Orange says, Eze, Sar, Soboslai. I wouldn't have Eze. Soboslai, yeah. Pretty good. Can you get Bend over from Brighton? Too much money for me, mate. Buy Xavi Simmons or Cunha for a free hit. I'd probably go Xavi Simmons, just with Cunha being a bit of a question mark. I mean, he could do really well, Cunha. I think he's a good pick, but, what are his minutes going to be like, Harry Jackson says, Soboslai good for captain. I would say it's a bit too risky. You've got Bruno Fernandes there as a good option. If you want to go for a Liverpool player, it's Salah for me. Probably spoken about this already. Solanke over Watkins. Yeah, I think the question mark about Watkins is what are his minutes going to be like. I think he's fine on free hit. As a transfer, I wouldn't really touch him. But Solanke, I just think as a differential, better fixture. Can I play the upside a little bit with this transfer? That's kind of my thinking with the move. I put Barry in. Is that bad? I don't know about Barry. I don't know whether Njai will play in that position or Barry will. It wouldn't be surprised if Barry does, but yeah. Best goalkeeper to buy. It depends if you're on a free hit or if you're not, bro. Triple Spurs, son. Yeah, we're going mental, mate. Best captain, Bruno, Salah. I think it's incredibly close between the two. There is a chance I go Salah. I've been on Salah captain all week, but I'm absolutely terrified of not going Bruno. I'll be really honest with you. Um, yeah, Joshua, it's likely that Xhaka gets a tackle. Orange Apple says, Mugs, I think I might go might go Isaac. Am I crazy? I mean, I'm sat here with triple Spurs, so I can't call you crazy for Isaac, but yeah, I don't know. What is his minutes going to be like? I know he's getting better, like, in terms of his minutes, but it is what it is. Tom Matten says, yes, Mugs, driller. Yes, lad. I'm still on the fence with Watkins. I don't know. I don't know about Watkins. I think he's fine on free hit. If you're on free hit, go Watkins. Absolutely no problem at all. Again, it's just the case of my team this week. I'm playing the upside with Solanke and Bowen. Differential players. Tottenham players risky? Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it. Yeah, double Spurs defense. I mean, we spoke about it on YouTube about Virgil van Dijk and Danzo. It's one of them ones where I'm just not 100% sold on Liverpool defence. Fernandes has double figures in 5. The thing's just gone. 5 of his last 10. He's safe. Yeah, he is the safe pick. 100%. 100%. I triple captain Semenyo last week. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. Tom Martin says, Mogs, do me a favour, please, you big handsome man. Can you shout out my mate Ben? He's a big fan. Shout out Ben. Shout out Ben. Yes, Tomboy. Orange Apple says, Joshua, I really would just want to just have a punt on Isaac. I mean, if you want to have a punt on Isaac, Orange, just go for it. What's the worst that can happen in a free hit? Like, really? Free hit never does that amazing. I mean, my free hit in the start of the season, yeah, was pretty good, but, like, yeah, everyone's going to be pretty close, aren't they? Free hit teams are normally quite similar. A lot of people will have Rice, Bruno, Gabriel, Salah, Bowen, I would imagine, is pretty popular on free hit. You know, I think why not? A lot of people are going to be on Watkins this week, so if you want to be safe, go Watkins. If you want to be risky, go Bowen, go Solanke, go Isaac. He is expensive, though. Okay, never mind. I forgot Isaac's 10.3. Yeah, he's expensive. Havertz, question mark. Havertz is an interesting differential. I think if you're not keen on Isaac this week, I actually quite like Havertz. For me, he should start, but is he going to get a full 90? We don't know. If you're on TikTok now, by the way, double tap that screen, guys. Double tap that screen. Like the live stream. Really does support me. Same on YouTube if you're watching. Drop a like on stream. I've got 5 free transfers, but no free hit. Should I just use the 5 free transfers? I still got wildcard too. I mean, you could wildcard this week and set yourself up and use the transfers in the coming weeks. You know, it depends how many players you've got this week, Ghostin. How many players do you have actually playing? Mavropanos on the bench, yeah. Decent cover, but Alderete would be first on the bench for me. Alderete good for night, yeah. So it should be, mate. Soboslai or Morgan Gibbs-White? Soboslai for me. Casemiro or Soboslai? On a wild card, what would I do? On a wild card, it'd probably be Soboslai as well, you know. Connor says Javi and Watkins in for Palmer and Pedro sounds pretty good for a -4. I think it does as well, especially with your situation on no free hit, bro. Do you believe Tottenham will win? Yes. Only got 7 players playing this week. So to be fair, Ghostin, you could just get 11 playing used transfers. Next week, wild cards. Set yourself up for double game week 36 if we get that confirmation. Then you've got a few extra transfers and you've got a really solid team for the rest of the season. That's maybe something on my mind. QZSA. You know who I'm talking to. QZ. I got Ekatike and Gordon blanking. So whom do I go for? I want to get 1 free transfer for game week 36 after the wild card. I have 3 free transfers. I would get rid of Ekatike for someone like Bowen. Gordon. You may be looking at Rice, as one of the better options there. I think good fixtures after this game week as well. I think he's a pretty solid pick, pretty safe pick as well. Danzo benched, Alderete injured. Alderete isn't injured, Matty. He's got a bit of an illness, but he should be playing this evening. Just wondering why Spurs? Why not? Wolves away from home. Let's go for it on a free hit. Why be boring and have the same team as everyone? I mean, my team is pretty template in many ways. Gabriel, Rice, Bruno, Salah. It is pretty template, but why not go for some different picks? Saka, question mark. Saka's a fun differential, but I don't know he starts. Simmons and Njai. Njai with that ever so slight chance he plays up top, because that would be very nice to see. Bowen versus Soboslai. Bowen's probably just about better. Soboslai, is he safer? It's hard to say. Is it worth wildcarding this week? If you have no players playing for you this week, you could do, but you'd maybe have to have triple City on your bench. City are really strong going into the end of the season now. Yeah, to be fair, I kind of want Isak to take out Watkins and Gibbs White, but I kind of want Gibbs White. You can absolutely have Gibbs White, but I think there are stronger picks. I'm a bit biased, though, at the end of the day. What's the point in going Roofs and Mukiele if I'm also going Gibbs White? You can have clashing fixtures and still score points, you know what I mean? Chloe says, get Mavro on. He's probably going to stay on my bench, Chloe, to be honest. He's a good pick, though. He's a good pick this week. If you back West Ham, absolutely start him. I mean, I do back West Ham, but the double Spurs defence, Gabriel, I think, are just about ahead. Bit better clean sheet chance as well. I'm playing Njai in my team, so is this a free hit? It is. It is. It should have my free hit button in the top left corner of TikTok. Just hit confirm. Nice, Connor. Orange Apple says Kevin Danzo is so abysmal, but he gets DEFCON. Bro. Nah, I do fancy them to get a clean sheet as well. I don't know. If the Spurs picks go bad, I don't really care. Why not go for it, man? Alex says, can't budge the feeling that Sharda will score or assist. What if he does both, Alex? What if he does both for you? Damo says, I'm torn between Soboslai, Casemiro, and Gakpo. Soboslai's a safe pick there. Casemiro, a bit differential and safe in a way. I can't back Gakpo's minutes. I've had to take him out of my draft personally for Njai. A bit cheaper as well, Njai. Tripling up on a team who haven't won in 2026, and you say, why not go for it? Yeah, why not? Everyone knows the bad, but this is a must-win game. This is an absolute must-win. You can't deny, though, Spurs have looked better in the last two. They have. Is that something to take note of? I don't know. I am. You don't have to if you don't want to. Don't worry. I know it's mental. I know. You don't have to convince me it's mental, because it is. Swap Robbie for Bowen, because Bowen won't score against us. I don't know, but Bowen might not score, but he got me 3 assists a few weeks ago. Hate the Friday deadline. I do as well. I absolutely hate it. I'd rather have a weekend one. Wake up nice and early. Oh, we've got an OnlyFans model in chat. You're getting blocked. Team is Pickford, Munoz, Gabriel, Williams, Mukiele, Xavi, Anderson, Wilson, Bruno, Captain, Watkins, and Bowen. Lovely team, Connor. Orange Apple says, thoughts on Glasner saying he's going to go all out? Sar, question mark. On a free hit, yeah. Yeah, why not? He seems to score against Liverpool. I feel like having a defense, having two defense picks of Sunderland and then an attacking pick of Forest isn't ideal. If Gibbs White scores the only goal, it's great, but -8 points for Roofs and Mukiele clean sheet, I suppose, but you could just have one Sunderland defender. You could just have one. Elizabeth Penner, can you please stop like putting these comments in here? You're getting reported. Please leave me alone. How are the lads? How are the lads indeed, Connor? But I don't know how well we're going to do tonight. I don't know how well we're going to do tonight. Inappropriate. Believe. I do believe, but I just don't know if we'll score many. Dare to dream, eh? Dare to dream. Hermanson over Woodman. Yeah, I could do. I might do that actually. Mrs. Mowgs must be on patrol. She is on patrol. No, she's not in today. She's not in. Dom says Njai or Solanke or Wilson. I think Njai's maybe a better pick. I just see Njai maybe playing up tops, you know. Mogs 1, OF Girl 0. I mean, she's still commenting. I mean, it's just one of them bot accounts, you know what I mean? But I just can't get rid of them. Or can I just block them? I can. Okay, I blocked them, never mind. Ads says, you think Wolves won't turn up at home to drag Tottenham down with them? I don't think so, you know. I don't think so. George King says, is Bruno Obueno, sorry, a good alternative pick? Not really. The FPL Pickle says, breaking news, Cunha not in the squad. Oh, Pickle with the clutch. Pickle with the absolute clutch. Guys, Pickle has just dropped the news. Apparently, Cunha is just not in the squad. Do you mean in my squad, Pickle, or am I just saying, like, in general? He's not in my squad, I know that for a fact, but that is some big news if that's actually coming out. How is that coming out, by the way? How is that coming out? Why are you calling everyone Connor? It's because I see your name, Connor, and I'm just, like, replying to everyone. Umar says, Salah captain over Bruno. Yes, it's something I'm considering, but I am terrified of Bruno Fernandes. If he does really well and I haven't captained him, I'm going to be so disappointed. Also, I think I'm pretty much close now, coming into the end of the season, where I've captained Bruno Fernandes more than Erling Haaland. So that'd be a nice little stat to have. Nice little stat to have. What's your rank? 145k, mate. 145k. What about Morgan Gibbs White? I'm just not as keen, you know. I'm just not as keen. For me, there's better options than Morgan Gibbs White this week, especially on a free hit. I mean, a transfer, yeah, maybe you could go that way, but I'm just not feeling it. Best striker to get instead of Ekatike. You're probably looking at Bowen as one of my favourite transfers there. Midfielder to buy for the rest of the season. I think Declan Rice is probably the safest one. The safest one. The safest one I would go for. Why is FPL Pickles spamming that? Bro, what? Oh, okay. That's why. You're just not even FPL Pickle. How do we block it? 24 hours. Right then. Yeah, FPL Pickle. I'll be telling the actual FPL Pickle that people are impersonating that on live. That's not cool. Shout out Orange Apple for the clutch then, by the way. I think that was maybe the OF model who was spamming on TikTok. Yeah. That happens. I'll let Pickle know that's happened though. Worth a points hit to fill up my 11. Depends how many points. Depends how many points. Connor, oh yeah, I got there first. Shout out Connor and Orange. Keeping the chat safe. Who's impersonating an FPL account? I mean, yeah, I'll let Pickle know, because that's not great. Hype says, I got 5 players this week and no transfers or chips. Do I take the minus points? You could, just to get the 11 out there. It's a lot of points to take hits on, though, you know, bro. You could just get 11 and call it a day, but that's a lot. Gary says, currently on Virgil van Dijk captain. Wow. Start Virgil van Dijk on a free hit. I've had to take him out. I mean, I haven't had to, but I just feel as though this is maybe ever so slightly stronger. A lot of things coming out about Palace going full strength, going crazy in this fixture. We'll see. We'll see. I think I might roll it. It's hard to tell what to do in that situation. I've never personally been in that way. You could roll and get the transfers over the next few weeks, but you will lose out on a lot of points this week, you know? Orange is slacking, says Connor. Reckon Alderete starts, I own him. I mean, I've bought him on free hit, bro, so I think he'll start. It is just a bit of an illness he's got as well. John Pork says, why you even got Bowen in, even though West Ham didn't score against Palace? Yeah, but you got 3 assists a few weeks ago, so using that logic, you know what I mean? But it's like a minus 30 point hit. Maybe you just don't do it then, Hypes. Why again is this the same account block? Why are you like bot accounts coming to this bloody live? Is Cunha in the squad? Apparently, it wasn't the actual FPL pickle who came into the live. It was a bot account, so we don't know anything about Cunha yet. Joshua says, to be fair, who the F am I about to chat about your team when I've just about gotten the top mill overall? Maybe I should do the same as yours. Have a bit of fun with it. Go with some differentials, bro. You might gain some pretty big rank. I'm surprised you haven't got Gibbs White in, says Hype Zed. Yeah, I'm just not feeling them. I'm not feeling them. Thoughts on Isaac? I don't know. Isaac's all right, but is he much better than Bowen and Solanke and Watkins? I don't think so. John Pork says, did you use triple captain last week? No, I was on bench boost last week, so I got 121 overall on bench boost, so not too bad. Connor says even I've overtaken Connor, by the way. Yasia says, how come you got cells? I don't know. I just don't see us scoring too much tonight. I'm a bit worried about tonight's game for Sunderland. Nico sending the heart me. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Only one Man United player? Yeah. I mean, who else would I get? You know? Bro just called me Connor. I didn't. I said even I've overtaken Connor reading your comment, haven't I? Not fancy Watkins, says Jordan. Nah. Not on free hit, sadly. Owen says you at the match tonight, Mowgs. Not tonight, no. No. I am going to be doing some interviews outside the Stadium of Light before the Manchester United match, though. So I might catch you there if you are at the match. Maybe at the Chelsea one as well. Maybe the Chelsea one. Oh, put user in a timeout for 5 minutes. Yes, please. Would it be better to stick with Roofs or Mukele/Alderete, and who would be best to get in for them? Roofs is fine. Roofs is absolutely fine. In terms of the best Sunderland defender, you're probably looking at Mukele in my eyes, but Alderete is really strong as well. Ballard, not too bad. Owen says I'm on holiday for the Man United game, mate. Oh, where you going, Owen? Where you going? But yeah, I'll be doing some interviews outside the ground then. One more and I will have to neutralise you. Orange, you say that a lot, and I absolutely love it. Off to Turkey for 2 weeks, says Owen. Nice, bro, nice. I really want to go away on holiday this way as well. This year as well. I don't know where to go though. Maybe I'll go to Turkey. Umar says thoughts on Riot and Gabriel. Gabriel completely fine, almost a must pick on free hit. I hate saying it, but he is really great. Raya, I don't know. I feel as though on a free hit this week, Raya's maybe not the most optimal. My first time going, can't wait. Yeah, it should be good, mate. Should be good. I've been before, it's really good. Owen's getting his teeth done. Owen, are you getting your teeth and hair transplant done, mate? Has there been any news on Cunha? No news. No news. We did have a bit of a troll in before saying he's not in the squad, but obviously that wasn't real. Orange Apple says Greece is actually so clear of Turkey. I was actually thinking of going Greece. Owen, by the way, Orange, Owen has said, I wish I had the money to get them both done. I hate to take out a loan. Take out a loan. Thoughts on Isak on free hit this week? He's okay, but I don't think he's as good as like Solanke, Bowen, Watkins, Brobby. Connor says he lived in Athens for 6 years. No way, did you actually? Sells or Roofs, why? Both really good picks. You could pick either or. Sean says, Mowgs, are we an imposter? We're not an imposter. Who wants Big Barry is okay. Why am I getting a million bots here? This is crazy. Swap Soboslai for Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Yeah, I would do that. No, I would the other way around. I mean, Kieran Dewsbury Hall, Soboslai in is what I mean. Owen says, "What's your score predictions for tonight?" I don't know. I'm not really optimistic for this evening. I hate to say it. I think it's just going to be a boring game. I really do. Forest have got something big to play for, as do we. But I don't know. 3 points pretty much keeps Forest up this evening, I think. Do you reckon we get battered or something? No, absolutely not. I don't think we get battered. I just think it'll be so tight of a game. I really can't call it. I think we can definitely score a goal, but look at us going forward. Just so bad. We got lucky against Villa, I think, scoring them goals. We do need 3 points, though. Zafran in the chat. How we doing, Zafran, bro? How we doing? Connor says, yep, I loved it there. That's really cool that you lived there, bro. Sean says, Isidore and Lafayette tonight. Trust. Yes, bro. I hope so. Anderson hat-trick tonight. If Diarra wasn't so bad. Yeah, I know. You've got to give it him, though. He's a young lad. It's a big league to play in, but he should be doing a bit better there, realistically, shouldn't he? 50 minutes till the deadline now, guys, as well. 50 minutes. I don't know where the bots are coming from. I really don't. Sean says he's young, but he's a record signing. I know. I suppose so. I mean, with the injury and stuff, like, you got to take into account he's a young lad. He's not had much, playing time. He's one-on-one with a keeper who's like, one of the best you can be in the Premier League. I don't know. He's done all right, Annie, though. Realistically, he's not done too bad. Saka worth the risk? Not in my eyes, no. I don't think he starts. Would Elliot Anderson be a good pick for free hit because of the DEFCON and attack and returns? More so for DEFCON, but I think Declan Rice is a better pick if you're going for a DEFCON one in the midfield. Owen's going to grab some food before the match. I'll catch you later. You too, Owen, man. Enjoy the match. Man. And enjoy your holiday, bro. Is Rice worth it? Him doing nothing every week? I mean, against Newcastle, I think it's a good fixture, I really do. Zafran says double Spurs defense. Really? Yeah, really, bro. We spoke about it on YouTube, to be fair, didn't we? Mowgs is making alts to look famous. Yeah, I don't know where these bots are coming from. It's absolutely nuts. They better go away, though. This channel today is like an Agar.io lobby. Oh, my days. Play Mavropanos at Dewsbury Hall. Probably Mavropanos, If you were to pick a Spurs attacker, Solanke or Xavi, Solanke. Solanke for me. If I were to pick a Liverpool attacker, should I go Salah or even Isak? It would be Salah for me. He's the second best captain this week. He could be my captain, but I don't know. I'm terrified of missing out on Bruno, man. I'm really terrified. Change Bowen. Who to? Who to? Jack says, surely they start Saka. Yeah, but he's just coming back from injury, you have to remember. So surely it'd be like, if Madueke is fit, it'd be Madueke to start because he's been injured less time. Does that make sense to you? I don't know. I don't know. Nico said, I need help. I have to do -8 this week. Selling Tavernier to buy Somerville and Hill to Alderete. Maybe then I have 6.9 for Welbeck replacement. Any tips? Probably Brobby. Probably Brobby. Right, we're so close to the end of the chat here. I'm slowly catching up on the comments, guys. I'm slowly catching up. Noah says, Ops on Xavi Simons captain. Don't like him as captain. He's an okay pick. Solanke's better for me. I think he's on pens. What's the reason between Xavi and Solanke? It's just Solanke having pens, I think, really. Puts him ahead ever so slightly. Rice or Rodgers? Rice. Rodgers, for me, is not a great pick. But I'm an analytical manager. So I'll never really like Rodgers because he's not that good data-wise. Mowgs, we only see YouTube chat on the cat at the top. Bro, what? Oh, you're only seeing it. Oh. Let me fix that. Shout out Nico for pointing that out because I did not realize. That should bring up TikTok on YouTube now as well. Yeah, so Solanke should be better than Xavi this week for me just because of the pens. It's probably a tighter call than I'm giving it, really. Addy Max says Gakpo over Rodgers, Bowen over Solanke. Yeah, I would actually have it like that, exactly. Joshua says, I'm going to go Salah captain, I think. Risk it for a chocolate effing biscuit. Why not, bro? Why not? I might go Salah cap as well, but yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Orange Apple says, Raya, Porro, Gabriel, Virgil van Dijk, Xavi, Wilson, Salah, Bruno, captain, Bowen, Watkins, Thiago. It's a pretty good side. Pretty good side. Soboslai Gakpo says XYZ, YZ. Soboslai. Bit safer on minutes there. Bit safer on minutes. He's just answering YouTube. I take turns, bro. There's a lot going on. A lot going on. Solanke or Watkins says Bandy D. Solanke. Solanke. What about Somerville, says Zafran? He should be fit and ready to go, so could be an okay pick, but Bowen is just better in my eyes with the pens. I love a pen taker. I love a pen taker. Cheers, Mogs. No worries, Addy No worries. Ballard, Mukiele, Alderete, ranker 3. I would have it Ballard, Alderete, Mukiele. I think Defcons are a bit easier for the centre-backs, you know? I would never think Mogs with Woodman in their team. I mean, it's just a cheap option to free up some funds, but I've still got money in the bank, so I could go... Oh my god, what's his name? Hermansen? Tib says Casemiro header, I called it. He does love a bloody header, I'll tell you that now. Young Dog says, is it worth going Tarkovsky and Jupiter Hall? Need 2 transfers, 1 midfielder, need 2 transfers, 1 midfielder and 1 defender. If you can afford it, I'd go Njai. 3 Sunderland defenders in my team tonight. What are your thoughts? I think we concede personally. I think it's just going to be such a boring game. I'll take a draw personally. We are struggling to score goals, but 3 defenders in FPL Jack completely fine. Xavi or Soboslai? I'd go Soboslai. 2-1. I've triple captain Xavi Simmons, says Ben Stacey. Risky. I've taken a punt on Brobby. Is it worth the risk? Yeah. Why sells over Raya? Again, Sunderland just don't score many goals. I don't see Raya as an amazing pick. I see Newcastle maybe scoring in the game as well. I don't know. I feel as though Gabriel's enough for the defence this week. I feel as though he's enough. I was planning to go double defence, but then Njai looks like a really good pick now. Nico says 6.7 no 6.9 sorry for a starter. Should I change the transfers and positions? Look, Bowen's a great one to pick, but he's 7.7. Solanke's great, but he's a bit more expensive than that. Watkins okay, but he's a lot more expensive than the other two. Football 07 says start Woodman or Hermansen. I'd probably go Hermansen. Trusting Spurs to keep a clean sheet? I am, mate, which is absolutely bonkers, but, you know, why not risk it for a biscuit? Why not? If you are watching on TikTok, by the way, make sure you double tap on the screen. I'd go triple Wolves, then triple Spurs. That's fair enough, Lewis. That's fair enough. Why does Njai look better than earlier? Just with Beto being out and not part of this weekend, Njai could play up front, realistically. Really could. I don't expect him to. Barry exists, you know, but I think he does look a little bit better with that in mind. Cells over roofs. Literally, they're so close on points predicted. I would choose either or. I just think Forest have a bit more to play for than us, you know. Newcastle don't have Gordon. I think he's injured. Yeah, he's injured and misses this week. Asula probably up top. Asula's all right. He's an all right player. Connor says Xavi is my captain, so he will blank. Tell that lad to turn his triple captain off now. Done a wild card, and there is a blank game week, so I should leave Haaland, Cherky, O'Reilly all on bench. Yeah, I would have Haaland, Cherky, O'Reilly on bench, 100% if you're even on wild card. They've just got a good end to the season with the double game week potentially still to play. Should be in 36, just FYI. Orange says Morgan Gibbs White or Wilson. Abaz says thoughts on going Tavernier to Gibbs White. I don't really like that transfer. I would do Tavernier. It depends how much money you have. Do you think Cunha starts? Honestly, I can't call it, which is why I'm staying away from him this week. Tempted to play Salah instead of Roofs? I think Spurs score, bro. I think they'll have a good game. I think they'll have a really good game. As you can tell, because I've got triple Spurs. What rank am I? I'm 145th in... No, not 145th. That would be bonkers. 145k, Callum. I wish I was bloody 145th. Jesus. When's the next double game week? Most likely 36, but we should get confirmation later down the line. Abbas, who do you think I should go? Who do you think Tavernier should go? Yeah, he probably should go if you need him to. You could just keep him and transfer someone else out. I just realised my camera's a bit knackered. Rice, question mark. Yeah, Rice is good. Fobby says take out Xavi for the triple front three, Bowen, Watkins, Solanke. Yeah, I would actually do that, yeah. Mavropanos or Bowen. Zafran says I'd go Somerville and Mavropanos. I don't know. I don't like Somerville compared to Bowen. I think Bowen's much better with the pens. Lambros says Wilson or Xavi. Wilson. I suppose that's closer than I'm giving it credit. I would still say Wilson, though. Start 2, Mavropanos, Xavi, Bowen. Mavropanos and Bowen, probably. Samurai says, hello, mate. Hello. Samurai, you made it at the deadline stream. I know last week you missed out. Is Rodgers a trap, lol? Uh, yeah, kinda. I'm glad I've seen you, which means kickoff must be today then. Yeah, there's a game today, bro. There's a game today. There's a game today. Val J says, enjoy or Kieran Jibby Hall. Definitely enjoy, yeah. Definitely enjoy. Abaz says, I was going to take out Saar, but you always got a goal against Liverpool. He does all right against Liverpool, doesn't he? Joshua says, for a bench player, Mane or Isidore? Mane. Robbie, you'll start. Tottenham is wild. Absolutely is wild, I know. I play Dream Team, not FPL. Do you think Haaland starts in the FA Cup? Yeah, he should start in the FA Cup, 100%. Does Dream Team include both the fixtures? Oh my god. Samurai says, thank you for being on, mate. Remind me to do my team. Top man. Back in a minute. No worries, Samurai. I don't think I'll be on a deadline stream next week, though. So put it in your calendar. Abbas says, would you rather transfer in Njai to do Tavernier? Yeah, Njai would be my transfer. If you need Tavernier gone for whatever reason, it would Njai's probably a really strong transfer. Or even Declan Rice, to be honest. Do you know if Lefay starts against Forest? Yeah, he should start against Forest. We don't have many wingers available, sadly, which is not great, but it'll probably be Chris Rigg on the right, Enzo Lefay on the left, Xhaka, Siddiqui, Diarra in the middle with Robbie up top. You've got Ronaldo, Alderete, Ballard, Mukiele, Robin Roofs as the lineup, probably. Isn't double Tottenham centre-back scary? Yeah, absolutely. Captain Salah, nice, bro. I might join you. AC says, not back in Brobby tonight. I just don't think we score many goals at all, to be honest, tonight. Like I say, we've got a good few injuries in the squads. I don't know. I hope we beat them, but Forest just a little bit of momentum. I'm not too sure. Spurs have huge upside this week. Rice and Sobosai, boring, a free hit though, mate. Yeah, but I would go Gakpo, but I don't know if he starts. And then for like an Arsenal mid, who else would I really go for? You know, I mean Havertz is fun, but he's not midfielder; he's a forward. Eze, but then his minutes are crap, and he's crap, so it's hard to tell. Orange Apple says Gakpo. Yeah, Gakpo's look, he's off and on for Liverpool, but like he's a fun pick on free hit. I don't know. I just don't like his minutes. Where's Watkins gone? I've never had Watkins on free hit this week, bro. Mavropanos in, Danzo out. I could do that. But I think Njai is a really good option this week, which puts me off Mavropanos a bit, you know? Should I sell Mbuemo for someone? I'd just keep him. So with my one free transfer, who is your number one player that you have this week? That I have, it would be Bruno because he's captain, but there's a transfer in. Bowen's decent, but I like Rice a lot. Rice is a decent transfer in this week. What you think if having Isak says KMC? KMC, he's a differential player, of course, but I don't know. I'm not too keen on those minutes. Is it bad if I start both Garner and Njai? No. Spurs won't keep a clean sheet. I don't know. I'm backing on them to keep a clean sheet. If they don't, Stefcon for Danzo is pretty up there. Pedro Porro, maybe an attack and return. We'll see. I think there's coverage there if it doesn't go well. It's not like I'm picking a centre-back who I'm just relying on clean sheet for, do you know what I mean? Imagine having 3 Spurs players. I don't need to imagine. I don't need to imagine. Or I can afford Solanke and Alderete, but then need a midfielder for 5.2. Lefay might be a midfielder you could squeeze in there. Sells and goal, Christ, I know. I just can't see a score on many tonight. Maybe a few save points as well. We'll see how we go. I really want to beat them tonight, but Forest they're on good form. I don't know. I'm a bit worried about us tonight. Is that team from FPL Review? No, I don't use FPL Review. A lot of the picks will be on FPL Review's squad, though, bro. Probably people like Salah, Bruno, Gabriel, Rice. You'll see that a lot, but my team's been the same all week, apart from Danzo and Njai, really. Orange says Xavi and Bowen or Solanke and Mavropanos. Ooh. I'd really force Bowen and Solanke together, but I'd maybe go Bowen and Xavi, you know. If Brobby's under 6.7, you can get him. He should be, I think. I don't think he's very expensive. FPL MFZ says, Mr. Mowgs, and a United fan by any chance? I'm not. I am not. Joshua says, how would you rank the Arsenal defensive picks for this week, including David Raya? Gabriel Saliba, Hincapié, David Raya, Ben White. That's how I'd rank them, bro. Will Brobby or Isidore start? Brobby. What were the night managers picks again? I mean, this team is a night managers algorithm-based team, Joshua. So every pick in here is backed by the algorithm pretty highly. I'm starting Reefs tonight. Nice. I heard Spurs entered a shortest legs competition, but didn't win because their striker was Solanke. That is a terrible joke, but actually pretty good at the same time. Mugs, I'm sorry, but I got to go, lads. Enjoy the rest of the stream and good luck. You too, Connor. Good luck for this week, bro. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. Yeah, zeros. That is a bad joke, but quite clever. Pickford and goal. Pickford's not bad. He's not bad. JSPR.LR says, should I go triple Arsenal defense? Need point to not lose. I'd go double defense. I think double's more than enough. What's your rank for goalkeepers this week on free hits? Sells, Roofs, Raya, Manson, Woodman, probably. That's just off the top of my head, though, bro. I'll be honest. But Roofs and Sells are very good goalkeepers for the price. Rye is obviously up there for clean sheet, but save points could be quite good for Sells and Roofs. I think it'd just be a close game. I hope it's a boring 0-0, to be honest. Moog, sorry, but I think you missed my comment. Which comment did I miss, Safran? No, I did. Zafran says he's got Raya, Poro, Virgil, Gabriel, Mavropanos, Salah, Bruno, Cunha, Soboslai, Bowen, Solanke. His subs are Roof, Somerville, Brobby, and Haven. I think it's a good team. I would just be incredibly careful of Cunha. I just don't know if he starts or not, and it's really put me off picking him. I have Semenyo, who is in a blank game week. Should I replace him, and for who? You could replace him, but remember they do have a double a bit later in the season, so you could just bench him. Having Triple City on your bench this week, if you're not using free hit, is probably quite strong. You could go to somebody like a Declan Rice. I think that's maybe the safest bet. Addy Max says Chelsea have been given the FPL Peace Prize for stopping shooting. Yeah, they were terrible against Brighton. Oh, my days. Double Spurs defense, you're cooked. What can I say? What's your rank, says Fobby? 145k. Is there a double game week coming up? Yeah, in probably 36. Just under half an hour to go till the FPL deadline now, by the way, guys. So make sure you're getting your team slowly locked in as we get closer and closer. Put Mavro in. I might do, but I don't know. I've got a feeling about Spurs this week, which is insane to say, of course. Would you recommend out of the four of Gyökeres, Bowen, Watkins. You're missing a fourth player there, I think, but I would not recommend Gyökeres. Bowen, Watkins is all right. Solanke's up there as well. Who should I replace João Pedro for? Watkins is pretty popular, but I don't like him that much. Bowen's probably my top one there. Maybe a Brobby as well. Some okay fixtures coming up. Who's your go-to keeper for this week? Sells, Roofs, Hermansen, Raya. They're pretty old. They're pretty decent between them. 3 Spurs players, lad. We're about to get something by Wolves. I don't think so. Look, when it fails and lands, Wolves score in the first minute, come laugh at me. Come laugh at me, please, because I deserve it for picking triple Spurs. But I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad on a free hit. Remember, it is a free hit. 1 week. Why no Mavro? There might be Mavro, mate. There might be. We'll see. Ads and Isak. Yeah, I would go Bowen and Watkins out of those, but Isak's decent. I'll cry with you because my team is getting relegated. I don't know. 3 points here is big, man. 3 points here is big. We'll see how Spurs get on. Zafran says, yeah, I think so about Cunha. Then I think which players I should go for. Njai, maybe. If you haven't got him, I don't think you had him on that list. Xavi's not bad. Where's that button? There it is. TikTok was complaining I'm inactive. There you go. Xavi, yeah, he's all right. Gibbs White, I'm not as keen on. We'll start a poll on TikTok just to see who people are captaining. Mtrem says I'm gay. Congratulations, Mtrem. Congratulations, bro. Nico says, okay, so sell Hill to Alderete, Tavernier to Dewsbury Hall, or Garner and Welbeck to Solanke? Or would you go Hill to Alderete, Tavernier to Somerville, and Welbeck to Brobby? I'd go the Solanke route, Nico. Yasir says Cunha or Morgan Gibbs White on free hits. Oof, it would be Cunha, but there is risk there. There is risk. You think Arsenal will keep a clean sheet? Yeah, but I'm a bit more cautious of it now. I did have double Arsenal defence, but I don't know now. I don't know. Thoughts on Isak? Isak's okay, but like realistically, other players are better than him this week. Okay, but I don't have free hit. I know, Nico. I'd still go that Solanke way with for a hit. I still would go that way. Is Salah a must pick? Really don't believe the lads. I mean, Solanke is not Solanke. Salah isn't a must pick, but he is quite good. Incredible. Never seen out like it. Shout out Trem. Emily says Captain Watkins or Gakpo. I'll be honest, Emily, I don't like either of those picks. If I had to pick one, that would be Watkins. I'm just not too keen, especially Gakpo. I had him in my team and then I took him out. I don't know. I think his minutes are a bit risky. He very well could start, but there is that chance that Verts is on the left. Soboslai, we just don't know. We just don't know. Dewsbury Hall or Garner? Dewsbury Hall. Tenzing says Watkins, Xavi, Mavro, Gakpo, Gibbs White, Wilson. Please choose 2 of these from a free hit. Probably Xavi and Watkins. Wilson's definitely up there though. Can't read that profile name, but it says, guys, should I start Lehmans or Kinski on a free hit? I'd go Kinski. But then I'm absolutely mental and I have triple Spurs. So take it with a grain of salt. I think my final choice is Gabriel and Garner, or swap both for Hincap. Stick with Gabriel. But if you can squeeze in Rice somehow, I definitely would. I think he's decent this week. Captain Salah or Bruno. Honestly, it's so close between them. I would maybe just go the safer one. My Wi-Fi is dying. Great. Reconnection successful. I bloody hope so. I still don't think we're back here. Let's get rid of that. What is going on with this Wi-Fi? Jesus. I still don't think you'll be able to hear us. Let me know if you can hear me in chat. Let me know if you can hear me. I might be a bit laggy, but let me know if you can hear me at least. Because it's not looking good, brev. Whoa, why is it still not working? Right. On TikTok, comment now if you can hear me, because it is dropping crazy amounts. What a disaster. Eh? Come on. Wi-Fi, come on. I think it's back now. I don't know. I don't know. I hope it's back, because this is terrible. Who knows? I might be back. I might not be. Watkins captain says Will. I'm not as keen on Watkins captain this week, I'll be honest with you. It's working for me. Right. I can hear you now. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be terrible quality or what, but we'll see how we get on, fellas. We'll see. Right. Joshua, you were saying about Gabriel and Garner and Dewsbury Hall. I would have Rice in some regards, Joshua, if you can hear me right now. But if it's at the expense of Gabriel, I probably wouldn't. I think Gabriel's still a really good pick. Hopefully that it's coming through there. Mowgs, please move on Rice. No. I think Rice is a good pick. We've got about 18 minutes till the deadline now, guys. Hopefully my Wi-Fi is back up and running. Please let me know in the chat right now if you can hear me. If not, I'll see what I can do to help the stream out. I think we should be okay, though. Thoughts on Gakpo? Gakpo for me is too much of a minutes risk. I don't think we can go. Fobby says yes, we can. Brilliant, Fobby. Thank you so much for that. JT said why sells. I mean, my team Sunderland, we just don't score much. We've got winger injuries. I don't know. I think he's pretty good. I might go Roofs. Honestly, they're both really close. Yeah, that's how I'd play it. Didn't notice you didn't have Virgil until now. Why? With the news that we had about Palace going all out for the fixture. Woodman in goal as well. I know he's on my bench, but like, yeah, I don't know. Will Watkins start, mate? He should start this week, yeah. So that's why I think he's okay on free hit, but not really as my captain. Maju says, I have 10 players. Would you hit -4 to go Timber and in with a defender who you think will get a clean sheet? Yes, I would absolutely do that. In terms of who to go for, you'd be doing a transfer for the rest of the season. I'd probably go another Arsenal defender. Juco Sar says, hey bro, should I replace João Pedro with Solanke or Bowen? I would say Bowen. Why the Spurs overload? Free hit this week so I can take on a good bit of risk. Nadar says Soboslai or Gakpo? Soboslai. Josh said I have 7 players. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alfie says Xavi, Solanke, or Spurs defender. Best way to go for a 1 week punt. 1 week punt, the best bet is probably Solanke. Probably Solanke. Any kind of background music is definitely needed. We'll work on it because it does get flagged quite a bit, mate. I know it's a bit bad when the stream goes quiet, but we're always answering questions, so it's never really quiet in here. Danzo over Mukiele. It's close, but yeah. Is Alderete fit? Yes. Samurai says I also have 7 players, looking at a -4 and then playing with 9. Thoughts? Yeah, that seems that a decent enough move, mate. Jacob says triple Spurs insane. It is indeed. It is indeed. If it works, by the way, and Spurs assets get me back into the top 100k, I'm going to be unbearable, by the way. I'm going to be absolutely unbearable and rub it in everyone's faces. But when it goes wrong, please come to my comment section and call me whatever you want. M-Trem says Giggs isn't going in my team. Really? Really? Oh, geez, really? Joshua says, thanks, bro. Got there in the end. And finally, would it be better to go Dewsbury Hall or Garner? It would be Dewsbury Hall. I'm going to go Dewsbury Hall. AC says Rogers, Eze, or Sobasai. Sobasai. Cunha or Sobasai. Sobasai. Jake. I just don't know about Cunha, bro. If I knew Cunha was starting, he would be in my team, but I don't know that. Gibbs White or Sobasai. Sobasai. Aaron, thoughts on Gerrard triple captain? Come on. This week is looking SHIT. I don't think it looks that bad. Mukele is good. Mukele's really good. I'm screwed. Half my team has blank game week. If you have a free hit, you can save yourself, but it sounds like you don't. Bowen or Watkins? Bowen. Watkins, Isak, Solanke, or Solanke? It would be Solanke. Watkins ain't too bad, though. Zubimendi, a good pick. Probably not, dude. Gatorade. Mark's got all the DJ Khaled stims today. Good on that. Adyan says Mukele, Rogers, Wilson, bench 1. I'd bench Rogers. Nico says last question. Zubimendi or Lafay? Lafay. Tenzing says, went from 27th to 5th in my mini league listening to your videos last 5 game weeks. I mean, hey, there you go, bro. There you go. Don't get me wrong, I have my bad takes sometimes, but this season I've been pretty decent. M-Trem says, hi, Mowgs, long-time listener, big-time gooner. Have you ever played rugby? I have, mate. I have. Played it with my friend Khaled. Yeah. Orange says, Xavi or Eze? Definitely Xavi. I'm just not too keen on Eze. Are you a Tottenham fan? Says Coop. No. By no stretch of the imagination. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Big time what? He said big time gooner, did he say? What the hell? Zafran says Xavi or Virgil. Virgil's probably safer, but Xavi's fun, isn't he? Xavi's fun. Rory says, I've got Vert over Soboslai and Xavi Watkins over Rice. If you could afford Vert, he's pretty good. I think Solanke and Rice are a better combination than... No, Solanke Rice are a better combination than Watkins Xavi, in my opinion. What are your thoughts on Engamo for this game week? I don't think he'll start, sadly. That would have been a pretty fun differential, though. Why Danzo, may I ask? Defcon plays a really bad relegated side now. Spurs need 3 points. That's why I've gone so crazy on Spurs assets. Look, by no stretch of the imagination are Spurs brilliant. I understand that. But If they do concede, Danzo has good defcon. Pedro Porro has good attack and threat. He's on set pieces as well. We'll see. You might be the only Danzo owner. I mean, in fairness, I think a few people will play him, but on the bench. Joshua says, boom, feel pretty decent about this team. Sells, Gabriel, Virgil van Dijk, Porro, Bruno, Salah captain, Gibbs White, and Jai, Dewsbury Hall, Watkins, Bowen, subs are Alderete and Mane in that order. Hey, Joshua, you know what it is? Pretty good. Pretty good team. Over 100 people in here, and we're all just giving a quick 100 likes. Then we'll have over 10k. Very true. Very true. If you are watching on TikTok, double tap the screen, guys. It really does support the channel. Orange says, right, gotta go, Mowgs, but thanks for the streams. Have a good weekend, all. You too, Orange Apple. You too, man. Have a brilliant weekend, dude. Nico says, you know what? If I sell Hill to Juve and Tavernier to Lefay, good. Juve's not bad. He's going under the radar this week, but I do think Mavropanos is better. Danzo will start. Yeah, he should do. Should do. Interesting pick. He is an interesting pick because Spurs are crap, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Midfielder to buy for the rest of the season: Declan Rice, Bruno Fernandes. If you don't have either of those, Rice seems decent though with the fixtures they've got coming up. Triple Spurs, bro. Head loss. I mean, I'm not on a head loss. I'm on a really good sort of run of green arrows and some big green arrows, so I'm in a good spot. I just think it's worth doing this week. Why not? Why not? Pedro Porro or Maguire. I'm top of my league. Pedro Porro. Joshua says, I can't eat banter as well. Good stream, mate, and good luck with the Spurs picks. Have a good weekend, lads. You too, Joshua. Big shout out for you coming in, man. Respect from a Spurs fan. Yeah. Thank you, bro. I need it. Ryan, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, bro, but is it worth having Thiago on a free hit? I think Solanke, Bowen, Watkins are pretty decent as well. I just think there's more upside in going these like differential picks in this week on a free hit. You should get Szoboszlai. I've got Szoboszlai, bro. I've got him. Gibbs White or Rice? Rice. Says Jake. Harry says Njai or Dewsbury Hall. Njai. With Beto's injury, there is a small chance he plays up front, and he's on pens. Tom says Gyökeres on a 1 week punt. Not for me. Aaliyah says Timber is injured. Who should I bring in? I would go another Arsenal defender if you can. Or should I get a Szoboszlai? Yeah, Szoboszlai is good, man. Szoboszlai is good. Bjorn says, or Nico, sorry, says, okay, my transfers have been Hilt to Juve, Tavernier to Lefay, and Welbeck to Solanke. Good. Yeah, they're not too bad, bro. Not too bad at all. Triple Spurs, any reason why? I do see there being quite a lot of upside in Spurs picks this game week. For me, I'm willing to take the risk on a free hit. Jake says sells or Raya. I would say Raya for the clean sheet potential. You've also got picks like Roofs, Hermanson that are pretty good this week. Rian says Gibbs White. Gibbs White's okay, but he's not really for me. He's not really for me. Who is this? Dan FPL noob. Brilliant. Thoughts on my team? United Edits 07 has his team in chat. He's got Lemons, Virgil van Dijk, Gabriel, Williams, Morgan, Gibbs, White, Bruno, Salah, and Jai, Sesko, Bowen, Watkins. It's a really nice differential team this week, dude. Really nice. Samurai says, right, top man, appreciate your knowledge as always. Good luck and all the best. You too, bro. You too. And congratulations for not missing this deadline like you did last week. Let's go, dude. I'm Sibo says, Roofs or Layman's on free hit. I'd go Roofs. Nadir says Rice or Gibbs White. Rice. Josh has got his team in chat. He's got Raya, Gabriel, Virgil van Dijk, Porro, Bruno Fernandes, Rice, Salah, Wirtz, Cunha, Bowen, Solanke. I would just be careful of Cunha. But who are you captaining, Josh? Who are you captaining? If someone doesn't play this week, I'm effed. Hopefully, hopefully they do, man. 3 Spurs players, indeed, Sam. Indeed. I do have Bowen though, and you're a West Ham fan. You can respect that, can't you? Well, be careful of Cunha. He's a bit of a risk this week. Bit of a risk. Cunha, Kieran Dewsbury Hall, or Njai for a 1-week punt. Njai. Would you captain Soberslide? No. It'd be Salah if I was going for a Liverpool one. Dan the Burger says, why is he injured? We just haven't really been told enough about Cunha for me to put him in. There is that doubt there. I'm not going to take the risk. Come on, you Spurs, the championship awaits. Yeah, but you can get me some FPL points before you go down, yeah? Hamza says, sells, why? I just don't see Sunderland tonight score many goals. Yeah, I am a Sunderland fan, but we've been poor going forward. Yassir's final team is Roofs, Gabriel, Virgil van Dijk, Porro, captain on Bruno, Cunha, Salah, Soboslai, and Jai, Bowen, Solanke. Good sign. Good sign. Good team. Good team. Hate speech. No, it's not hate speech. Is Xavi a good differential? Yes. Josh says, I aren't risking taking him out on about Cunha. If you want to keep him, you can do. I just would be careful with him. I would be careful. Nico's team is Kelleher, Gabriel, Virgil van Dijk, Juve, Richards, Lefay, Sobosai, Bruno captain, Rice, Solanke, Thiago. What do I think? That's actually a pretty good side, Nico. Especially for just using transfers, dude. I might include Max Dowman. Oof. I don't know if he starts. Especially with Saka being back and Madueke being available, I think, as well. Xavi as a midfield option. Yeah, he's pretty good. Sadiq's got his team in chat. He's got Raya, Saliba, Gabriel, Porro, Xavi, Bruno, Cunha, Salah, Soboslai, Solanke, Bowen. Really nice team, Sadiq. Would you captain Solanke? No. I would captain either Bruno or Salah. Should I take a -4 to get Bowen for Pedro? Bowen will be back next... Not Bowen. Pedro will be back next week. So if you want to keep him for that, you can. But Bowen's pretty good this week and for weeks to come. Double Sunderland defense risky on free hit? I wouldn't say so. I think it's fine. Ryan says, hi, how are you doing today? I'm good, Ryan. How are you? What are you up to today? We're on stream, bro. FPL deadline, man. George says Bowen or Gakpo captain. If I was going to pick between them, it would be Bowen. Much safer. Should I start Tarkovsky, Raya, or do Gabriel and Pickford? I'd go Gabriel and Pickford. I think that's a better combo there. Thanks, mate. No worries, God. Or George, sorry. God. I said George, sorry. Nadir says, is Virgil van Dijk a good pick on free hits? Yeah, he's okay. Joe says, two-week Brobby punt? Yeah. 2-week Brobby punt's absolutely fine. I'm at West Ham game versus Everton at the London Stadium tomorrow. Hopefully West Ham will win. I hope so as well, because I've got Bowen. I'm a god, hell yeah. Don't let it go to your head, John. Josh says Vert or Soboslai. Honestly, if I had the extra money, I maybe would go Vert, but Soboslai could play like behind the striker, if you get what I mean. He could play right back as well, but then he's good for DEFCON. I think it's safer going Soboslai. Is Cunha an injury risk? Yes, Adam, he is. That's why he's not on my team personally. Cunha or Soboslai or Gakpo? Soboslai. Soboslai Eclipse would definitely be my pick there. Bid says Gibbs White or Soboslai. Soboslai again. I'm just not too keen on Gibbs White. Rowan says Mavropanos on Nico Williams. I'd go Mavropanos. Jordan says I've gone Tati as a differential, can see a goal or two. I mean, if Bowen assists him, I'm with you on that one. No, he's been a really good signing for West Ham, you know. He has been such under the radar. Dan the Burger says 3 best keepers this week. Raya Roof Sells, probably. Solanke or Verts? Solanke. Everton or Spurs keeper? Probably Everton, but I can see West Ham doing okay in the game. Jordan says, fingers crossed. Yeah, he's been solid every time I've watched him. Yeah, good player. Good player, Tatty. Nadir says, Salah or Bruno captain? Honestly, it's a flip of the coin between both of them, but I would be absolutely gutted if I didn't go Bruno. And he did well. You know, same goes with Salah, though, innit? Bruno's just been Mr. Reliable for me this season, though. Been so good for me. Should I take a -4 to get Virgil van Dijk for Gabriel? No. Gabriel's good. In fact, I would have Gabriel. Good punt for captain. Salah is a good punt for captain. I would recommend Okafor as he's got Burnley. He doesn't play this week. Ethan. Next week, though, yes. Solanke or Wood? Solanke. Rian says he's got Sells, Virgil van Dijk and Capier, Bruno Fernandes, Salah, Soboslai and Jai, Rice, Solanke, Bowen. Thoughts? Solid team, to be honest. Very close to my team I had yesterday, if not the team I had yesterday. This team is average. Red arrow for you. Surely if it's average, I get a grey arrow. Didn't think about that, did you? Murdoch, Dewsbury Hall will get a goal tomorrow. Let's get the bet on. When is the deadline? It is past, I think. Like, literally now. Literally now the deadline has passed. Yeah, it is past. Haha, fair. Good luck, mate. Cheers, fella. Thanks for coming in live. Yeah, the deadline should be done now, guys. Deadline should be done now. Bye from Golf and Kid Mowgs. See you later, Golf and Kid. Always nice to have you in stream, man. I want to win 3k if I win my mini league top. 3k? Blimmin' hell. Can I be in this mini league by any chance? Jesus. You know what I mean? Boren loads picking Bruno as captain. I've gone against the grain and back Bowen. I mean, I was thinking David going Salah, but it's just so hard to back him against Bruno, you know. I know it's boring as well, dude. Don't get me wrong. I really do know it's boring. And there's I cap Bruno, says Jahan. I benched Poro for Haven. Hope he plays. I think he should play, right? David says, yeah, Salah would have been a good shout. Yeah, I think it's a good shout, but I have gone Bruno. Did I just miss the deadline? Yeah. I do apologise, bro. You have. Oh, World says double Spurs defense is shocking. What am I seeing? I don't know. What are you seeing, bro? Is it madness? It probably is madness. I'll be completely real with you. But, hey, why not back them, eh? The crap. I know. Was Mavropanos a good option? Yeah. Is this a free hit? Yes. Alisson back for Liverpool. Oh, is he? I mean, I seen something today, but then I wasn't 100% sure that he would start, you know? You are putting two defenders who are like the worst team on form in Europe. Are they the worst in Europe in terms of form? Surely someone's lost more games than them on the trot, because they drew last game. But I 100% get your point. 100% get your point, man. Two points in 2026. That's crazy, isn't it? Too late. Yeah, it is. The deadline has passed, guys. I've somehow ended up on a back five. I've seen a lot of back five drafts, to be fair, dude. If Spurs clean sheet, you're a genius, Mowgs. I'm also a bloody idiot for picking them, but you know what I mean? Like, why not? Why not? Let's just go for it, guys. Let's just go for it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Oh, they concede 4. Yeah, I already know. We'll see what happens with Spurs, lads. We'll see. Gone mad with double Liverpool defence, Woodman in net, Salah captain. I don't think that's that mad, Marcus. Honestly, I think Salah captain. I was very close to doing it myself. Reet. That poster's live on X. Let's get that pinned. Fantastic. Right then, everyone. I'm going to head off and get some scran before the Sunderland match. Right, I'll catch you all next week on Monday with a video. Go ahead, if you are watching right now, head over to the TikTok channel, the YouTube channel. Drop a subscribe. I greatly appreciate all the support. But yes, I will catch you all in the next one, guys. Links in the bio to head over to YouTube if you're free. See you later on TikTok and YouTube, guys. I will catch us on Monday with some videos. See you, Mo. See you, Yasir, man. Have a good stream, bro. Have a good stream. Have a good week. See you later on YouTube, guys. See you later. Have a good week, guys.